In this video, I'm going to share the measuring and layout tools that you need to make money woodworking. If you are setting up a home woodworking business and you're wondering what the best layout tools and the best measuring tools to buy for your shop are, this video is for you. I'll tell you exactly what I think you should get. Hi, I'm Joe Barclay. Welcome to our wood shop here on beautiful Loon Lake up in the Adirondacks. If you are new to the channel, woodworking is a hobby that I've enjoyed since I was a kid. We recently decided to turn our hobby into a business. This video is geared towards beginner woodworkers just getting into setting up a home woodworking business and shop. In a previous video, I gave an outline on what I feel are the best tools to buy to make money woodworking. I'll put a link to it up here so you can check it out. Layout tools, just like the other tools in your shop, it's important to buy what you need without overspending. And the prices for layout tools are all over the place. You need to shop value. You'll find many budget layout tools are actually quite accurate. So here's what I recommend you buy. These essentials are low price. Go ahead and get these now. You will use them a lot. Now, let's head over to the workbench and take a look. Okay, the first thing you want to get is a tape measure. This is the most basic measuring and layout tool. And you want to get a decent one, but you don't want to go crazy. You can spend 60, 70 bucks on a tape measure, but you don't need to. Go to the big box store, spend 10 or 12 bucks and get a good one. One of the decisions you have to make early on in your woodworking career is whether you're going to work in inches or metric. I'm old school. I still do everything in inches, but more and more woodworkers have switched to metric. Now, I have seen tape measures with both metric and imperial on them. I find they're pretty busy and hard to read, so make a decision and go with one or the other. I love metal rulers. This is a 2-foot metal ruler. We also have a 4-footer hanging on the wall, and I keep a 6-inch metal ruler in my pocket. They're super handy for measuring. You can also use them to strike a line. Where I really like them is setting up stop blocks on things like the crosscut sled on the table saw, the miter saw, or the radial arm saw. Say I was making a cut at 13.5 inches. I put the 13.5 inch mark on the curve, slide the stop block over, butt it up against the end of the metal ruler and clamp it down. We're good to go. Accurate, repeatable cuts. Next, you want to get a square. This is called a speed square. It's kind of the industry norm. It'll strike lines at both 90s and 45s, and it'll do some other cool things too. In an upcoming video, I'm going to share a trick that you can use your speed square with your circular saw. So be sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss it. This is a combination square. This is a Starrett. Barbara got this for me years ago. They're pretty pricey. This square is over 150 bucks today. You don't need to spend that kind of money. This is a 12-inch square. You can get them in various brands for a lot less money. This is a 6-inch combination square. I use it almost every day. In addition to striking lines at 90 and 45, you can use it for layout. You can use it to help check your table saw blade is square. You can use it to set height on the table saw blade, router bit, and so forth. This is a framing square. Probably more for construction, but a lot of woodworkers use them in the shop for layout. This is actually my father's. It's probably older than me. One thing you have to be aware of with framing squares is that more often than not, they are not super accurate at 90 degrees. So it kind of depends on what you're building, whether you need a framing square or not. Another layout tool I love is calipers. I use these to measure the thickness of the wood. I can use them to check the depth of a mortise and so forth. I would not go out and buy a fancy digital one. Get one like this at the big box store, 10 or 12 bucks. And then you're going to need a couple pencils for doing your marking. Woodworkers have been buying mechanical pencils. I think for right now, the best thing for you to do is swipe a couple pencils out of your kid's desk. Keep the points sharp so that they make as thin a line as possible. If you're at the point in your woodworking career where you need a marking knife for layout or you need a marking gauge, you probably have those already. So I wouldn't worry about those until you know you need them. So this whole assortment of marking, measuring, and layout tools will set you back less than 100 bucks. I would go ahead and get it now so you got it. They'll last you the rest of your career. Now in the next video, I'll be covering my recommendations for what clamps to buy, so be watching for that. Finally, there is a link in the description on how to start a profitable woodworking business from home and make money woodworking. I hope you'll check it out. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Let's go make some sawdust.